The year is 2007. You're on a family road trip and your mom is yelling at your dad to take the next exit, while your sister just threw a baby carrot at your forehead. Now you could open the door and push her out, tell your mom she's being a bitch and to cool it, but you don't have to, cause you have your PSP. And what's it loaded with? NASCAR, baby! And ain't nothing gonna ruin your good time. Hey, what the hell?
Enough video games! This is family time!
If only I could play Breaking Benjamin here on the channel without getting a copyright strike. My lord, those are some beautiful graphics. Back in the day, we didn't care about graphics. We were just happy to have NASCAR in our pocket on the go whenever the hell we wanted to play it. Even if the on-track product vaguely reminds us now of a next-gen race. Not very competitive. Not very competitive at all. Today I'm gonna take a walk down memory lane. We'll check out each of the series. We'll design ourselves a custom ride, why not? And see if NASCAR on PSP is as good as we remember. It won't be. If this video sees 48 likes on it, you'll find a PSP in your stocking tomorrow morning. First thing I would like to do is design myself a cup car. Not any single moment in time, you could have 4 different scheme designs at your disposal, which is nice. You don't have to constantly overwrite the crap. Now what you have to choose from, because this game is from 2006, are Chevys, Dodges, and Fords. So why don't we do a clap back to Dodge? Striped, ribbon, funnel, flames, vampire, and that's all you got. All of them are honestly kinda ass. I guess we'll go flames. Sadly, the only numbers you have to choose from are a bunch of triple-digit bullshits that never existed. It's been about 50 years since NASCAR used triple-digit numbers. Are you telling me I can't even select the 169? 196. Just use your imagination. Regular, future, taxi, elite. It's not elite. Roaring and regular. There wasn't a whole lot of memory on the PSP. They couldn't load a whole lot of stuff that actually looked good. Before I select any paint colors, though, I want to pick out a sponsor. Luckily, we do have some actual companies mashed in here, but we also have a bunch of crap that EA Sports concocted. Rest in pepperoni, Kmart. Is it even a good sponsorship if the shits is so grainy you cannot make out what the sponsor is? Is that a dick? There are a lot of fake companies. Old Spice isn't one of them, so that'll work. This might be the ugliest race car since the next gen. Dodge was kind enough to step in because I couldn't find another sponsor. At least you were able to have this full range of colors, whatever the hell you wanted them to be. This is looking more like an Old Spice car. I might need to make it white. No, something about that just is awful. I'm gonna go with blue because back in the day, Kmart used to have blue light specials. I don't even think that this color is changing a single damn thing. That's a race car. I hate it. Now what in the world do I intend to do with it? Probably drive into oncoming traffic. No, we're gonna put it on legend difficulty. Keep this in mind. The hardest difficulty I could put the game on. That's what we're racing today. No assists. So this is the most difficult setup of settings I could possibly have. I didn't even remember him being in NASCAR on PSP. Was he aware that they were taking his picture? My man's was on that Krispy Kreme diet. It looks like he's having his picture taken for a bank branch manager position. Bro, don't give a fuck! There are a lot of drivers, not him, but a lot of drivers. I haven't played this in so long, I kind of forgot that they were in here. This is your hair regularly. This is your hair using L'Oreal. Now you have the pick of the litter here with all of these different racetracks. You could go which way you want to do. Fantasy racetracks mixed into it. Then you also have a few different racetracks that are only on like the truck series and the Busch series circuit, like IRP. So we know that I have it on the highest difficulty there is. And I'm gonna start mid-pack. We're gonna see how many damn people we can pass. I've already put it in the damn wall. That is a massive track map. And that in my cart, was it always that large? See if I can rip this high line. Shove Jeff Green out of my... Going 3-1. I hit a car 5 times. New rival. Jump on, look out. I'm just looking at all this shits. There's a lot of information down here around the... I kind of like that. Piece with all the info displayed. Nothing crowding up around the top of the screen. Man, this is a fucking throwback. I don't even know how to use my share. Okay, there's share draft, and then I got my rivals, my intimidate button. You see how quickly, though, I'm working my way on up through this field. It's not that stinking difficult. It wasn't a particularly challenging game, but again, you had NASCAR in your pocket, and that's what mattered. New leader. the Kmart 196. Do I have... How do I do this? Can I look... Oh, there? Alright, so we don't have a mirror. We can just look behind us. Maybe that's what was going wrong with 21 Ignition. Motorsport Games, they made the game for the PSP. That's why I couldn't have a mirror. I'm using an emulator right now. I don't know what the button was on the actual PSP, but trying to look behind and steer at the same time is kind of impossible. But I mean, I really don't even have to know what's going on. There's a wall there. Going on behind. I can look on that mini-map to see how close second place is getting to me. You definitely come back to playing this, at least the way I'm feeling right now, for the nostalgia. It's good nostalgia bait. But for an actual solid racing experience, nah, you wouldn't come back to this at all. But I will admit, it's pretty fucking awesome. Hey, we got DJ hitting pit road. He's a rival of mine. It's pretty cool to be playing this again. I am quite satisfied to be here. I am dominating the fucking hell out of them. Look at that massive mini-map. That's not a mini-map. That's just a map. The audio has gotten... Oh, I'm wearing out my shits. The audio's gotten so quiet because I've driven so far off from everybody. Pretty sure if I remember correctly, I had a string of about like 100 races that I won consecutively in my career mode. You would think by about win consecutive number 50 that I would have had enough. Well, we're starting a new streak now. That's one win down in NASCAR on PSP without a horn. Yeah, them skill points, baby, we're racking them up. Look at all those multipliers. Look at this fight to the top mode. Does this not bring you back? Playing this shit on the PSP, I would play for hours. Hour after hour, day after day. My eyes were going cross because I was playing it so much. We now know good and damn well that we are able to win in the game. After all these years, my skills haven't diminished whatsoever. Let's take Bernie Lamar. Bernie Lamar sounds like a good choice. This is classic. I want to see how big of a one we can create with old Bernie Lamar here in the Kevin Harvick Incorporated number 77.
That's the wrong way, buddy.
It says wrong way on the fucking screen right now. I can read. I'm pretty sure accidents, you can get some pretty damn well big ones here.
Next time, he's not gonna let you buy, Zoe. Guess a little respect pays off.
That's everybody.
Not blocking like usual.
And your PSP would shut down, shut off immediately. I may have broken the game. I also appreciate the crackling fire sounds in the background. Can we try that without any damage on? Somebody, for some reason, was stuck in the Busch series. For this game, he had a car. It's not like he ran that many races. No extreme damage, visual only, so we should be able to see this one out.
Other way. Starting to make some enemies out there, buddy.
Bitch is upside it. Who the hell? Is it Redneck Jesus? I gotta go check on my boy. Damn! Let me see if I can flip his ass back over. Grandpa. I don't... He's still stuck! That was for nothing! Oh.
Something let go? What are the gauges reading?
No, everything's fine. I'm able to continue along, actually. Truck Series was absolutely pathetic here. There were, like, next to no real drivers. You got a few. Bobby, Bill, Todd Bodine, Ron Hornaday. But he doesn't even have a fucking sponsor! Craig Kinzer. I'm pretty sure I read that this 47 U.S. Army truck never even reached the racetrack. The only place it exists is here in NASCAR 07 and NASCAR on PSP. Aaron Crocker, I need to warn you about your boss, Eric Darnell. Wonder what the hell he's up to nowadays. If NASCAR wants to get its shit together, return to the mecca that it once was, they would build Allstate Speedway, actually, in Hawaii, and they would start hosting races in Hawaii. I've done it once, been able to drive up through the pack. Okay. I'm surrounded by a bunch of motherfuckers that never existed, and they're pissing me off. I'm not getting this vibe. I'm down to 25th. I'm gonna have to go on some sort of speed run here. I can't turn the truck. This truck sucks. It's so plowing, balls ass tight into each one of these corners. This is not indicative. I have not fallen off. This truck is not what I need it to be. I would be leading if given a vehicle. Stop! Bitch, I could barely even even do that right! Tremendously fun part of the game was the speed zone. I'm gonna focus on blocking. This is where Giggles Logano learned his craft. Supposed to earn points for I didn't even block anybody there. For everybody that I hold off and am able to block over the course of 3 laps. As I hear Breaking Benjamin, Diary of Jane in the background, I hope that YouTube doesn't pick this shit up. I'm not blocking anyone and I'm getting these points. No, I'm close to the goal. I'm almost there. What constitutes a block? I have reached the goal. Can I end it? That was not a block! I'm pretty sure I would have passed that regardless had I blocked them or not. Of course, where would we be in NASCAR gaming without the challenges? Specifically, the wreck avoidance challenges.
Greg Biffle, the UAW Ford 500.
Are there people in that video? I hear voices, but I can't see them.
Unfortunately, you get involved in a wreck.
Where's this big one starting? Is it the 12? Is the 12 gonna cause it? Or is it somebody? Oh, there they all go.
We got some damage. That's it for us.
It should not be it for us. So am I allowed to hit the brake here? Can I back out of it a little? There are only 19 positions remaining in this race. Everyone else has wrecked. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
It looked like Reed Sorensen got nervous and spun himself out, and I had nowhere to go but run into him at that point, so.
I wasn't prepared for Casey Cade throwing shade on Reed Sorensen. We gotta look out for that pussy in the 41. He gets scared? What are you afraid of, bro? Just, oh my God! Oh my God! Candy Cane, you're a little bit of a dick. You warned me about the pussy in the 41. You didn't say a damn thing about the 10, the 42 being flung up on top of me. Look out for bitch tits around the bottom. He's gonna loop it. Then the 10 is gonna do exactly the same shit. I'm more thinking about, oh my God! The 10 is the bigger bitch here. He just hooks her right. I can understand what the fuck happens with the 41. Candy Cane is a bit of a prick, putting all this on Reed Sorensen being scared. He just clipped the apron a little bit. It's the 10 that's a fucking batshit crazy lunatic hooking her right into the outside wall. I gotta be honest, I don't feel good about walking away from this gameplay with what I put up here at Allstate the first time. I need another crack at it. I'm gonna try backing up the corners, perhaps. Maybe I was setting it just a bit too deep, and I need to slow down earlier so I can keep it down around the bottom. I also picked a different truck. The Germain number 30, they won the championship in 2006, but they're using me up. They're splitting me like a piece of bread. I need to make some allies. I need some folks to help me along here. I think they're going down on the apron a little bit. I can't fucking get through these corners. Where are you going, bud? Where the fuck are you going? Again, tight. Again, monstrously tight. I'm gonna flip myself over. Ah! Does wireless play still exist? Okay. My NASCAR, you got your best lap skill points set. I mean, nothing really else in here. We've kind of explored just about everything that it has to offer other than season mode. EA Sports Extras? Season preview? What the fuck do us NASCAR fans care about football for? Cool little feature that has been long forgotten in NASCAR gaming. Hopefully it's part of NASCAR 25. You could save your races and come back to them later. You could do a full-length Daytona 500, save it after lap 2, and run the other 198 laps at your leisure later on down the road. No need to be super harsh on the game. Sure, it wasn't the most competitive experience all the time. Sure, you had some tracks where you just couldn't freaking compete at all, Allstate. I think most of the championships could be won with ease. The Dodge challenges weren't particularly challenging, but it still was a really good time to have NASCAR in your pocket for the very first time. It was a pretty cool experience back in the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this look back on NASCAR on PSP. There's not really anything else for me to do. I'm done. Thank you for watching. I love you. Ow! Every single last one of you, and I will see you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye!